I have so many ideas for video topics, but I keep getting these great comments, which I put to the front of the queue because I really love answering them. Here is a comment, and I can tell it's from someone new to these teachings for the very fact of what they're asking in this question, which is here. Now, you can currently see it, but I can't. So I have to use my phone, and I'll read it out. How do you know that pure consciousness, Brahman, is the actual true and final reality? Have you seen it directly? Can you show it to me? The quick answer to that is no, I haven't seen Brahman. And no, I cannot show you Brahman. You might be coming to these teachings thinking, well, what's the point of these teachings? I'm sick of believing things. Now you're telling me to believe something that you just admitted you haven't experienced, seen, and you can't show me. So what's the point of all this? Settle down. It's all good. What are they saying in Advaita Vedanta, Non-Duality? Brahman is the source of all reality. And to call it a source is not even correct either. It is the source that emanates this reality and is only ever experiencing itself. Brahman, they say, is conscious existence. Do you feel like you exist? Do you feel like you consciously exist? That's not you, that's Brahman. And ultimately, you are Brahman. That's all they're saying. But look, this Brahman, this feeling of existence, has non-objective qualities. This is why you can't know it as an object. We can only know things with objective qualities. To give you a good example, I brought this texter. I don't usually have texters laying on the bed, but I obviously brought it for this example. What are the three things that make up an experience? An object of knowledge, an instrument of knowledge, and consciousness. The object of knowledge in this example is the texter. My instrument of knowledge is the eyes. Consciousness is making all this possible. If you remove consciousness, what pen, what instrument of knowledge? It all gets stripped away with consciousness. I can show you a pen, or I can experience a pen. I can experience a phone. I can experience countless things with my eyes. They can change. Also, my instruments of knowledge can change. I can use the instrument of knowledge of seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling, thinking. These are all the 6 instruments of knowledge we can deploy to experience. The objects of knowledge can change, the instruments of knowledge can change, but consciousness never changes and is fundamental to all this. Strip away consciousness, it all goes with it. Consciousness is Brahman. Consciousness has non-objective qualities. If I was to tell you, yes, I've experienced Brahman, and I can show you, I'm lying to you. Just say you're in the room right now and everything burst into light. An amorphous mass of light, and then it all fades back and you come back to this, you might say, I've experienced Brahman. I get it. No, you haven't. Did that experience come? Did that experience go? That means it had objective qualities. It was in time and space, wasn't it? The you that experienced that amazing burst of light that you call Brahman, and then it vanishes, who did it happen to? You. Your true self, Brahman. Brahman is the ultimate subject. Limitless, non-objective qualities that all these experiences of the mind appear in and to. If you were to say you know Brahman, you don't know Brahman. You've known something with objective qualities. It must have been a great experience, but you saw it come and go. You are Brahman. You can't know what you are. That's what they're basically saying. You know what this would be like? It would be like the sun, the sun in the sky, saying to itself, this heat and light everyone's talking about, I want to experience it. The sun cannot experience heat and light because the sun is heat and light. You can't experience what you are. Even to say the sun has heat and light isn't correct, is it? Because there is no cold, dark sun. The sun is heat and light. The sun cannot experience heat and light. Or it's like a wave or a whirlpool in the ocean saying, this water everyone's talking about, I want to experience it. It can't. It's made from the very fabric it wants to experience. Again, this is what they're saying in Advaita Vedanta. You can't experience Brahman because you are Brahman. You are pure conscious existence. Do you feel like you exist? That's Brahman. It doesn't belong to this body. It's lighting up this body. Let's do some self-inquiry. Are you aware of the world, or is it aware of you? I'm aware of the world. Are you aware of your body? Or is your body aware of you? I'm aware of my body. What about your feelings? Are you conscious of your feelings, or are they conscious of you? I would have to say I'm conscious of my feelings. Your thoughts. Are you conscious of your thoughts or are they conscious of you? I must say I'm conscious of my thoughts. Your ego. You know, your feeling of I'm this person. Where is that kind of found? Some people say in their heart. I say my ego, if I can locate it behind my eyes, in between my ears. This is where I can locate ego. The fact I can locate ego means it's an object to me, pure consciousness. You keep going back and back and back, and your mind gets to a limit where it says, holy crap, white flag, I get it. I cannot know my source. The mind needs to recognize its limits. Your essence is lighting up the mind, ego, intellect, body, all your thoughts, your feelings, the world. It is the thing powering all this. So how can the mind turn around and see its source? It can't. You are a total mystery, a total miracle. And what they're saying is this pure witness that you are is the pure witness of all. When I say I, you say I. At the deepest level, we're speaking about the same I. I is this. As soon as we say, I'm Simon, I'm Sally, I'm whoever, it splits off into even God. We all start with I, and then it goes into God. Simon, you, the animals, we're all apparently separate, and we need to respect our character, don't we? You don't have this realization, I'm Brahman, and then start mistreating your parents or your boss. Imagine going into your boss's office, putting your legs up on the table. He's looking at you shocked, and you're like, it's all right, boss, I'm Brahman, that's all right. It doesn't make sense. All these teachings are trying to get you to realize this. We're all play acting. We're all God playing dress-ups. We need to go from a method actor, which we're born as by default, thinking our role is serious. Some people take their role very serious, very good acting. Spirituality is trying to make you, as they say in Taoism, a genuine pretender. Realize, oh, I'm just playing the role of Simon or whatever your name is. But don't take it so serious. It's all funny. It's all concepts and ideas. Also to remember, just because your dream character realizes this, others are there, holding their heads, crying, suffering. You can laugh at yourself, but don't laugh at them. You need to operate from the root of love. The root of love is understanding, acceptance, patience, empathy. You're not going to pat them on the shoulder and go, it's all a dream, you're Brahman. Don't worry that you lost your loved one. No, that is so terrible. This is another version of you, isn't it? When you're going through so much pain and suffering, do you want someone tapping you on the shoulder? Get over it, it's all a dream. No, you want love, understanding, compassion. This is what we need to do to these other versions of ourselves. There is only Brahman, experiencing Brahman. This other person is another version of you. So operate from the root of love. Pretend like they're family. Actually, they're not family. They're closer than family. They are you. But what do you do with family? Look, you ultimately love your family, but there's some people in your family you don't like. You can love everyone in your family, but you don't have to like them. You've got different egos, different opinions. But for the people you do love, aren't you understanding, compassionate, accepting? Because you love them. That's operating from the root of love. Extend this out to all reality. That's what they're saying. As always, I've gone off into a little rant because I really get hyped up and I love this topic. But look, like I said at the beginning of this video, no, you cannot experience Brahman directly. I cannot show you Brahman. But at the same time, I can. Look around. You're experiencing Brahman right now. You are Brahman, experiencing Brahman. So I hope you get what I'm saying. I hope you get, it's actually not what I'm saying. I hope you get what these teachings are driving at. You are the miracle of existence. You never come and go. All this comes and goes within you. You are infinite, eternal, conscious existence, lighting up my body and mind, your body and mind, everyone's body and mind. I'm another version of you talking to you. And you're another version of me listening to me talking to you. This is again why we need to, once we see this, yeah, everything still appears separate, but you know at its core it's not separate. Then you're not so fearful and scared, operating from the root of fear. You operate from the root of love. Nothing has to change about this reality. You just see it differently. There's so much more empathy, love, understanding, compassion, all those beautiful qualities, and a sense of humor. A sense of humor comes from the root of love too. Because have you ever noticed, when you're serious, it's very egoic. When someone cracks a joke, if it makes you laugh, you're happy. That comes from the root of love too. Humor, playfulness. That's all I'm trying to express, and they're not my words, of course. They're these ancient teachings. This ancient knowledge is so valuable, so life-changing, once you understand it and it is absorbed into your very being. As always, guys, thank you for all these comments. They're really good. Whether they're negative or not, good job, guys. I love it. I love making these videos. Until the next one, though, take care of yourselves, okay?